Get ready, news junkies, because the information superhighway is about to hit warp speed. We've got a packed episode of Pump Talk News coming your way, bringing you the absolute latest, the most talked about, and the must-know updates that are dominating headlines. The pace is relentless, the stories are unfolding fast, and if you're not plugged in, you're missing out. We're diving deep into the biggest developments, dissecting the details, and giving you the inside track on what's really going on. From game-changing moves to unexpected twists, we've got it all lined up for you. So buckle up because you won't want to miss a single second of this. Let's get straight into it. First up, the drama inside the house is reaching a fever pitch as alliances shift and new leaders emerge. Who managed to clinch that crucial head of household title, and what does this mean for the nominations? The game is changing by the minute, and we've got the breakdown. Then, we're tuning into the live feeds for a deep dive into the day's hottest conversations and strategic plays. Accusations are flying, alliances are being tested, and a key player is making a desperate plea to stay in the game. You won't believe the intensity. Following that, the strategic maneuvers continue as house guests strategize about crucial upcoming decisions. We're uncovering who holds the power and how their choices could impact the entire game's trajectory. And finally, the anticipation is building for a major competition outcome. We're revealing who conquered the coveted Power of Veto and whether that victory will lead to a dramatic switch-up on the eviction block. This is the inside scoop you've been waiting for. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss any of these critical updates. A new head of household emerges amidst shifting alliances. The game inside the house has been dramatically reshaped following the latest head of household competition, with Vince emerging victorious on August 22, 2025. This pivotal win arrives at a critical juncture, as existing alliances begin to fray and new strategic targets come into focus. Vince's triumph in the grueling wall endurance challenge, a notoriously demanding test of both physical and mental fortitude, has immediately placed him in a position of power, nominating 3 fellow houseguests for eviction. This comes after Mickey had previously secured the Week 7 Power of Veto, saving herself from the chopping block. However, Vince's current reign as HOH effectively resets the game's dynamics, creating a fresh wave of uncertainty and intense strategic maneuvering. The Wall competition itself is a signature event in the Big Brother series, known for its ability to push contestants to their absolute limits. Participants must maintain their grip on a structure as it moves and is subjected to various environmental challenges, such as water and slime spray, demanding exceptional resilience. Reports from outlets like North Jerseycom confirmed Vince's win, underscoring the unpredictable nature of this particular challenge. Meanwhile, the Oklahoman provided a comprehensive look at recent eviction results and the subsequent fallout from the evolving alliances within the house, highlighting the constant flux of power. With 3 houseguests now facing potential eviction, the strategic landscape is more complex than ever. The outcome of Vince's nominations is expected to significantly impact the existing alliances, potentially leading to the splintering of groups that had previously worked in concert. Analysts and fan communities alike are closely watching, with speculation rife about Vince's strategic choices. Gold Darby's analysis suggests that Vince outlasting his competitors in the Wall Challenge demonstrates a potent combination of endurance and willpower, potentially positioning him as a formidable player. The early weeks of the season saw the formation of certain alliances, but the current HOH competition has evidently catalyzed a shift, with older partnerships beginning to dissolve and the potential for entirely new power structures to solidify. Fan reactions online are electric, with discussions centering on Vince's victory and its implications for the remainder of the season. Some viewers anticipate bold nomination choices from Vince, aimed at disrupting the established order, while others predict a more cautious approach designed to minimize personal risk. Spoiler reports from sources like Yahoo Entertainment indicate that Vince's decisions will indeed have far-reaching consequences, shaping the trajectory of the game as it moves into its 8th week. The live feeds continue to offer an unfiltered glimpse into the house's internal dynamics, providing real-time updates for dedicated viewers, though the official televised episodes remain the primary gateway for the broader audience. As Vince wields the power of HOH, the next eviction promises to be a high-stakes event, potentially redefining the endgame and delivering the unpredictable twists that fans have come to expect from Big Brother Season 27. Prepare yourselves, because the strategic plays are far from over. Next, we're diving into the raw, unfiltered drama unfolding on the live feeds. Live feed drama, confrontations and campaigning intensify. Welcome back to the intense world of Big Brother 27, where the live feeds are serving up a potent mix of personal confrontations and strategic maneuvering. Taryn Armstrong from Rob Has a Podcast is on hand to break down the latest developments, offering in-depth analysis for both seasoned viewers and newcomers to the Big Brother universe. Today's feed update focuses on a heated exchange between Rachel and Keanu, a critical campaign by Kelley to stay in the game, and Morgan's strategic push to influence eviction decisions. The central drama revolves around Rachel's direct confrontation with Keanu, accusing him of betrayal and a deliberate attempt to get her evicted. Rachel's impassioned statement, "You doubled down on trying to get me out of the house," sets a confrontational tone, while Keanu's response is a defensive scramble to maintain his innocence. This personal conflict is unfolding against a backdrop of larger game strategy, where alliances are being tested and individual players are fighting for their survival. Meanwhile, Morgan has launched a concerted effort to persuade her fellow houseguests to keep Kelley in the game, arguing for her strategic value over Catherine. This move, however, has met with mixed reactions from her allies, sparking debate about the merits of focusing on competition abilities versus cultivating stronger social bonds. Ashley has publicly challenged Morgan's reasoning, asserting that age doesn't matter in competitions, adding another layer of strategic debate to the week's deliberations. As the week progresses, the House remains divided, with the upcoming eviction casting a long shadow. The central question is whether Morgan's campaign to support Kelley will gain sufficient traction, or if the prevailing majority will adhere to their initial eviction plans. This uncertainty sets the stage for potential power struggles and unexpected alliances to form in the coming days. Taryn's analysis touches upon several key points. Rachel's difficulty in withholding information during her confrontation with Keanu, Morgan's mixed reception regarding her pitch to keep Kelley, Kelley's individual efforts to sway votes, houseguests, speculation on Rachel's competitive threat level, and Will's adept display of deception during strategy talks. The episode recap details the timeline of these events, starting with Taryn's overall recap of the live feeds, followed by Rachel's confrontation with Keanu, Kelley's campaign to remain, Morgan's pitch regarding Kelley versus Catherine, Ashley's counterargument to Morgan's logic, a segment on a game called Big Booty, another argument between Keanu and Rachel, and Taryn's analysis of players, win equity, concluding with a Q&A session on game dynamics. This provides a comprehensive overview of the day's significant events and the underlying strategic currents shaping the Big Brother 27 game. But the strategic games don't end with these confrontations. Get ready as we uncover the latest moves and countermoves as eviction week looms. Eviction week strategy, jury votes and nomination influence. As eviction week approaches in Big Brother 27, the strategic landscape within the House is becoming increasingly defined by calculated conversations and explicit declarations of voting intentions. In a candid discussion held in the gym, House guests Kelley and Keanu delved into the potential impact of nominations on the upcoming eviction vote. Kelley, in particular, offered a clear indication of her jury voting strategy, stating that she would cast her vote for every player currently in the game, with one notable exception: Rachel. This declaration provides a significant insight into Kelley's perspective on the remaining contestants and her criteria for awarding a jury vote, signaling a consistent approach to evaluating gameplay. Simultaneously, Keanu shared his understanding of Catherine's voting intentions. He revealed that Catherine had already communicated her support for Rachel in the upcoming eviction decision. This information is crucial, as it sheds light on potential voting blocks and alliances that may be forming or solidifying behind the scenes. Understanding where key players like Catherine stand can significantly influence the strategies employed by those on the block and those seeking to control the vote. The exchange between Kelley and Keanu highlights the intricate web of relationships and strategic positioning that characterizes the latter stages of the Big Brother game, where every conversation can carry significant weight. The implications of these statements are substantial. Kelley's commitment to voting for most players, barring Rachel, suggests she views the remaining contestants as worthy of a jury vote, perhaps based on their overall game performance or strategic acumen, while Rachel is perceived as an outlier. Keanu's insight into Catherine's leanings provides a potential data point for predicting how votes might fall, especially if Catherine is considered a swing vote or a key ally for certain players. These discussions are not merely casual chats. They are deliberate attempts to gauge the political climate of the House, to secure future votes, and to potentially manipulate the perceptions of others. The ability to accurately predict or influence jury votes is a critical skill, and these conversations are foundational to that process. As the season progresses, these early indicators of voting loyalty and strategic alignment will undoubtedly play a significant role in determining the ultimate winner. But the real drama is about to unfold with a pivotal competition. Stay tuned as we reveal who won the Power of Veto and what it means for the nominations. Power of Veto revealed, a twist on the nomination block. Big Brother 27 is gearing up for another pivotal episode on August 27, and the spoilers are already circulating, offering a critical look at who has emerged victorious in the coveted Power of Veto competition. For viewers who rely on the live feeds for real-time updates, this information often arrives before it hits the airwaves on CBS, providing an early glimpse into the week's strategic developments. The premise of the show, which confines contestants to a single house completely cut off from the outside world, filmed continuously and streamed live, allows for such immediate insights into the game's unfolding dynamics. These live feeds are the source of much of the week's spoiler information, including the outcomes of head of household competitions, the subsequent nominations for eviction, and the results of the Power of Veto challenges. Knowing who wins the POV, and whether they choose to use it to save a nominee, is often a key determinant in the week's eviction outcome. This particular week, the spoilers confirm who has claimed the Power of Veto, and crucially, whether this victory will lead to a change in the nominees currently on the block. The significance of the Power of Veto cannot be overstated. Winning this competition grants the victor the ability to remove one of the players nominated for eviction from the block. This move can dramatically alter the week's strategic landscape, potentially saving a key ally or disrupting the plans of the head of household. If the POV is used, the HOH is then required to name a replacement nominee, adding another layer of suspense and potential drama to the week. The decision to use or not use the Power of Veto is often a complex one, involving careful consideration of alliances, potential backlash, and the overall impact on one's own game. Fans eagerly await these spoilers to piece together the week's strategy and anticipate the upcoming eviction. The information revealed about the Power of Veto winner and the subsequent decisions made by the HOH and the POV winner are crucial for understanding the shifting alliances and power plays within the house. As the season progresses, these competitive wins become increasingly vital, often serving as turning points that can either solidify a player's position or put them directly in the line of fire. The anticipation surrounding the Power of Veto results underscores the high stakes involved in every competition and every strategic decision made by the Big Brother 27 contestants. But the game is far from over, with more twists on the horizon. We'll be right back with a rapid-fire recap of all today's top stories. That's a wrap on another high-octane news cycle. We saw Vince dominate the wall comp to become HOH, Rachel confront Keanu about betrayal, Kelley campaign to stay, and the Power of Veto winner revealed. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all socials to stay in the loop.